Hey, what's up, guys? It's Andrew Santowski. Today is UFC Fight Night, Lemos versus Jandiroba. It's July 20th. It's currently 9:50 a.m. and 9:50 a.m. Eastern Time, and I'm giving you my fight day thoughts on this card. And like I said, I just texted in my predictions video that I am officially changing my pick from Jandiroba to Amanda Lemos. I do believe Amanda Lemos is the right side. I like her for a multiple factors, man. She's headlined main events before. She's gone 5 rounds with the champ. She's definitely the better striker by far. She's an out-volume Jandiroba. And I just think the moment's too big for Jandiroba, man. We're getting plus 105 odds on Lemos. Currently plus 110 on Bookmaker, which I like, man. I do think, I do feel like I said, Lemos is the right side here. I just do. Something's just telling me that Lemos is the correct side here. So I'm probably gonna have a bet on her. Come fight time. So it hasn't been placed yet, but that's my current thought. So let's go over what else is on the card. We'll start from the bottom. Muhammad Usman, Thomas Peterson. A lot of money coming in on Thomas Peterson here, man. This guy was a big dog earlier in the week, probably plus 130. He's now currently sitting as pick'em, man. So a lot of money coming in against Usman here, or coming in on Thomas Peterson, however you look at it. But like I said, I'm still going to side with Usman here. But again, I'm looking forward to 2 heavyweight prospects here, man. And I feel like this fight should be higher up the card. Luana Carolina against Pudilova. My thoughts haven't changed on this. I think Carolina is the right side here. It kind of reminds me of the main event. Carolina wants to keep it standing. Pudilova wants to grapple. I don't think Pudilova's UFC caliber. I like Carolina here. Luik Ratzenbov against Ogden. Like I said, I'm going to side with Ratzenbov here. Not too much more I have to elaborate on that. Maverick against Barboza. This is another one I changed my pick. Miranda Maverick, she has a lot of close fights. I don't know. I just don't view her as a prospect anymore, man. Barboza, she's a good fighter. She just fought in May. I'm going to take her as a dog here. Kelleher against Gibson. Two guys you absolutely cannot trust. I would not trust either of these guys with your money here. Definitely would not trust Cody Gibson as a minus 200 favorite. That's just silly, man. The guys look bad in the UFC. He's got 1 win in the UFC out of all his fights, going back a couple 10 years. Can't trust him, man. Can't trust this guy to pick up a win. So I'm gonna side with Kelleher as a dog here, but again, absolutely would not bet this fight. Hyder Emil against Young Lee. I guess I'm gonna side with Emil as a dog. I know that's probably a popular dog pick this week just because of the value. So I will side with Emil. Elgio against Choi. You just can't trust Duho Choi, man. Like guys have said, and like I've seen, he hasn't been the same since that Cub Swanson fight in 2016, man. He just has not looked the same. He did the military service, I believe, in South Korea, and then, he had some injury layoffs, and he's just not consistent, man. He's just not a consistent guy. He's just not the hype. He doesn't have that hype that he once had in 2014 when he made his UFC debut. Durden against Bruno Silva. A lot of money coming in on Bruno Silva here, man. Durden was the favorite heading into this fight, but the money is poured in on Silva. Silva's the favorite. I'm going to side with Durden here, but again, no action on it. Hollowball against Kenan Khrushchevsky. I'm going to side with Khrushchevsky here, but again, no real strong lean on this fight. The fight between Brad Tavares and Jung Young Park has been scrapped, so that will not be going ahead. Steve Garcia, Sungwoo Choi. I think I'm going to side with Choi here, man, just because he's a dog in the co-main event here. But again, nothing on it, nothing to speak of. And then the main event, guys, I already gave you my breakdown on this and how I currently feel. I'm going to be on the Amanda Lemos side. Yeah, it does worry me that, she's already been at the top of the peak. She faced Weili Zhang last August on that O'Malley versus Sterling card. But, so that does worry me because, what's her mindset? Is she going to reach the top of the pinnacle again? You know, she's, but she is coming off a win over Mackenzie Dern, which I did think was close. And I do worry about Jandiroba obviously getting takedowns and control time here. I don't think Jandiroba will sub her. But I do kind of think Lemos is going to catch her, man, or just really batter her on the feet. I just feel like that. And I just feel like the 5 rounds are really going to benefit Lemos here, man. I don't think Jandiroba can do the takedowns for all 5 rounds, but we're going to see. And that's the great thing about MMA, man, is that sometimes we're right, sometimes we're wrong. As long as you're betting on dogs and you have a proven model, you'll come out ahead in this game, man. So you're not always going to be right. Not every Saturday is going to be your night, man. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is, man. But you got to stay tried, true and tested to what your model, to what you believe in, and to what works, man. You're getting plus money. Anytime you're getting plus money on something, man, that's kind of the direction that you want to look. So again, guys, I'm gonna side with Lemos here, and I just gave you my thoughts on all the fights.